Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big up to that 501, man. Y'all know how I get down when I'm back in my hometown, man. Little Rock, we in the motherfucking building. Yes, sir. How y'all niggas doing today, man? Salute Derek Lincoln, Robo, Florida, Karen Betts. What's good? How y'all boys living, man? How we doing out there, bro? Hopefully everybody having a good what's day, Tuesday? Monday, Tuesday, something like that. I don't know. It don't even matter, man. We got some news according to sources. Yeah. Gotta hit them with the sources. Y'all know who I'm talking about when I say sources. You know what I mean when I say that, Raheem. Y'all know who I'm talking about when I say sources. So, according to Mike Coppinger, George Kambosos is scheduled to make a title defense in Australia June 5th, and the opponent is likely to be either Vasily Lomachenko or Devin Haney. Now, I didn't make this up. We're going to go out to the verified Twitter, and we're going to show you guys right now what exactly is going on. Bring it up, man. Mike Coppinger, we got him on the screen. Put me on the small box. They get it. They get it. So Mike Coppinger tweeted this out about an hour and a half ago, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long ago it was. But he says, sources, George Kambosos is slated to make his first title defense of undisputed lightweight on June 5th at Marvel Stadium in Melbourne, Australia. June 5th is a Sunday, which follows primetime U.S. telecast on June 4th. Fight expected against Vasily Lomachenko or Devin Haney. Then he says, story coming to ESPN. Then he later comes back on his Twitter page, and he went on to say that let me see where is that. Right here. He went on to say that per his sources, Vasily Lomachenko is the clear front runner per sources. I can't even say this shit right now. But Devin Haney is still in contention. Brendan Smith, what's good? Let's get right to it. I don't understand how Vasily Lomachenko can be the clear front runner. Somebody make that make sense to me. I'm not sure how Vasily Lomachenko is a clear front runner when Devin Haney has the title to really be undisputed. All that fake shit that Mike Copper is tweeting now about him being undisputed, that he's not undisputed yet. Trey Miller was good. He not undisputed yet. That franchise belt don't carry no weight against the other sanctioned bodies. They don't recognize that belt as a true belt to be called undisputed. So all this tweeting about undisputed, all this saying, hey man, this nigga, he regular. He a unified champion, and we respect him for it. Oh, we got some more shit coming up. So Keith Addy then came out and said some shit about it. Keith Addy then came out and said some shit about it. Let me bring up what Keith Addy then said. So he says, so Keith Addy came out and said this about it. Matt Garcia, what's going on? My boxing scene story from Saturday, just so there is no confusion as to whether George Kambosos is headed towards fighting Lomachenko or Haney on June 5th in Melbourne. So this is what let me see. I ain't read this story. Let me see what it said. Ludabella couldn't believe what he was reading Friday. George Kambosos' promoter took exception to Eddie Hearn's contention in an article aggregated by Boxing Scene from Hearn's recent interview on the DAZN Boxing Show that the Bella never made an offer for Kambosos' Devin Haney fight in Australia. The Bella told Boxing Scene in a subsequent interview that he made the DAZN Hearn in effect Haney an offer over a month ago for Haney to travel to Kambosos' home country of Australia for a lucrative title fight with the undefeated unified lightweight champion. The Bella wouldn't divulge details of his offer or Hearn's counter offer, but he deems Hearn's offer insulting and preposterous and ridiculous. Kambosos is not under contract with DAZN, but the streaming service and Hearn's Matchroom Boxing secure rights to his career-changing upset of previously unbeaten Teofimo Lopez on November 27th because the Triller Fight Club defaulted on the purse bid or whatever. So Ludabella says, I made the offer first to DAZN because Eddie Hearn was what has nothing to do with my fighter, despite the fact that since before the fight with Teofimo Lopez, he was trying to confuse people and act like he did. But I made an offer to him over a month ago. Within an hour of one another, I made the offer to both DAZN and Eddie Hearn. DAZN told me Eddie would counter the offer. Eddie countered the offer on January 28th with something that was beyond insulting. Well, I'm not going to talk about the details or discussions. I don't believe in negotiating the press. And I'm not going to engage in back and forth with somebody who is just bold-faced lying. So he called Eddie Hearn a liar about he didn't make an offer. He didn't make an offer. But if we're going to be real now, it's a video out there. And I got to salute my guy Ams. I believe what's going on, Dark Nitro. I believe Ams said it was Bruce Vane. So it's a video of Robert Garcia, who said he got a phone call from Ludabella on the night that Ludabella beat Teofimo Lopez. And he was reaching out to Robert Garcia thinking that Robert Garcia was Robert Diaz, the dude with Golden Boy, who had something to do with Ryan Garcia. So even before the fight could goddamn me rest, Ludabella was looking elsewhere and not towards Devin Haney. And sometimes you got to think to yourself, why are people not willing to take on Devin Haney? Is he not popular enough? I think he is. Is he too dangerous? Are they looking at David Haney as a fighter who just simply too dangerous and is not worth the risk? Guys, if you think about it, Lomachenko did it, and now it seems like Ludabella and George Kambosos is on that same shit. That's what it sounds like to me. Like I thought the whole undisputed thing really meant something. I ain't no dude was just saying it to get notoriety. I thought when you say you want to be undisputed and you want to prove you're the best in your division, then you go and you fight the other champion. Canelo didn't fight Benavidez. He fought the dudes that had the belts. Canelo didn't say Benavidez, you know what? I think you're a better fighter than Caleb Plant. Even though you ain't got nothing to offer and you ain't got no belts, I'm going to fight you. No, he said, you know what? I'm chasing legacy. I'm chasing undisputed. I got to go fight the dudes who actually got the belts. Lomachenko ain't got no belt. I'm not taking nothing away from Lomachenko. If they make the fight, I'm gonna watch, but I'm gonna be some kind of disappointed because I just feel like Devin Haney deserves a shot. Devin Haney deserves a shot at being undisputed. What was the purpose of all that John on Twitter? What was the purpose of all that screen time on the zone? What was the purpose of any of that if you ain't gonna fight Devin Haney? That's what I want to know. Like y'all did all this woofing. Y'all did but then when it comes down to it, it's always something. And Ludabella said the offer was insulting. Like what was so insulting about the offer? Was it less or more than what you offered? And how you gonna make? And I don't understand this. How you gonna make the zone an offer for them to put your fighter and that fight on their network? Don't they gotta make you an offer? Don't the zone gotta make you an offer? And you know they got the rights to his next fight. They got the rights to his next fight. So it's not like George Kambosos is not going to be fighting on the zone. They got the rights to his next fight. So he got to fight in the zone. Or I guess he can wait out the time period, but I don't think he want to be inactive. So I just don't get how Luther Bell is making offers, but he got his hand out when he making offers. Like you ain't got no like Lou ain't got no network behind. Lou ain't got no network behind him. Lou ain't got a president of a network or nothing. He not with ESPN. He not with the Zone. His fighters are freelancers. His fighters are freelancers. Like he don't have nothing. So with that being said, y'all like y'all asking a lot. Now let's just say Lomachenko or Ryan Garcia gets the fight. Should we consider that a duck? Should we say that George Kambosos ducked Devin Haney? I don't know. I can't say that. I mean, maybe in a sense he did, but Ryan Garcia is not a champion. Even though he's more popular and that what it seems like the Zone wants to do, because that's totally in-house. They ain't got to worry about Lomachenko and Bob Arum and all that shit. Maybe Ryan Garcia goes down to Melbourne. You got to think. You gotta go to hostile territory. You got to go down to Australia. Who's more equipped to do it? Is it Devin Haney? We all know these fighters early in their career, if you're American and you want to be that next level, you might have to go overseas to get you a belt. Errol Spence did it. Terrence Crawford did it. Devin Haney can do it. Now I know Gervonta didn't go over to get him a belt, but he went over to England and defended his belt in England. He went over there and he defended his belt in England. So sometimes if you want to take that next step and really, really take that next level, you got to be willing to do it. And I'm sure Devin Haney is willing to go overseas. I don't even think that's an issue. I just want to know why. To me, it seems like Devin Haney is getting the short end of the stick over and over and over again. Nobody wants to fight him. Why? Ask yourself that. Why nobody want to fight Devin Haney? I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some water. Oh, okay. All right, so we got a little something special for y'all. Shout out to my guy Ams, man. He always He always sending me some, man. That nigga Am's always sending me some, man. Let me see, can we cue this up right quick? Can we cue this up right quick? Can we cue this up right quick? I'm send it to my email. Can I send my email? Can I email it myself? Yes, sir. We got it. All right, so Am sent me the video of Robert Garcia saying Lou DiBella called him on the night George Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez, trying to negotiate a fight with Ryan Garcia, thinking that the Robert he was calling was Robert Diaz and not Robert Garcia. That's where he fucked up at. That's where he fucked up at. That's where he fucked up at. So let me get the video going and we'll play it and y'all can hear exactly what Robert Garcia had to say. Let me see. Let me go to my email. Get my email ready right quick. All right, there go to video. There go to download. All right, baby. Here we go.
And Lou DiBella also promotes Ryan's next opponent, this kid from Africa. Right. Trained, I think trained and promoted by Lou DiBella. So maybe they did work something out with Golden Boy where let's do this first and then work on a big fight. I'm pretty sure that's probably what the direction they're looking at. Because look, Lou DiBella is my friend, and I'm gonna put him on the spot. Lou DiBella is my friend, and I'm not gonna say what he told me, but he called me thinking I was Robert Diaz. And Robert, how you been? Oh, I've been good. Oh, so why don't we do this? We could do that. He got out of fucking story. He spilled the beans. I'm not gonna say exactly what he told me, but he told me something like that. So they are doing something together.
At what point did you tell him, hey,
I listened to everything, bro. Then a few days later, I didn't tell him I wasn't Robert Diaz.
So you're like, all right, I gotta go.
I didn't tell him. Then a few days later, he called me with somebody else on the line. I don't know if I think about it, I remember it was somebody else, somebody big. And they're like, hey, Robert, this and that. I'm like, this is happening again. Lou, what are you trying to call? You're not Robert Diaz? No, I'm Robert Garcia. Oh, shit, we're trying to call Robert Diaz. Well, you already called me a week ago, and you told me the whole you told me everything. You told me everything.
So shout out to Lou DiBella.
I love Lou DiBella. He's my friend.
Tell him to give you a call.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it was funny conversation. But hey, it's big things. I think, honestly, me personally, I think it's huge for Kambosos to get a Ryan Garcia fight because he'll get a lot of money. It'll be huge, but I think Ryan Garcia beats him.
Why do you say?
So there you have it right there, man. Robert Garcia is saying on the night George Kambosos won. On the night that George Kambosos won, they was calling him, thinking he was Robert Diaz, trying to get something going. So honestly, man, maybe the whole Devin Haney shit was just for show. And they never intended on fighting Devin Haney. Maybe the whole Devin Haney shit was just show. And they never intended on fighting Devin Haney. That's what it seemed like to me. That's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like to me. Like I know that's a promoter's job to get the best thing for his fighter and negotiate with several different people. But were you telling Eddie Hearn all this? Well, were you telling Devin Haney all this? Nah, you wanted to go and fight Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is fighting the dude named to go his next fight. Ryan Garcia is not even fighting nobody even credible, man. Ryan Garcia, I love him. I think he's good for the sport, but right now he is simply not deserving of a unified title shot. He ain't put in the work. He ain't put in the work. Now I know, Mike, it ain't about what you deserve, it's about what you can negotiate. I'm saying they shouldn't even be negotiating with him. But that's the world we live in now. That's the world we live in now. The flair outweighs the substance. The flair outweighs the substance. Even though Ryan Garcia ain't done nothing, ain't never been a champion before, because he got the flair, because he got the people talking, because he got the fans, he gets to jump the line. He gets to try to mix his name up in a possible fight with George Kambosos. Now, when it comes to Lomachenko, I'm just thinking, like, really, Lomachenko, well, like, what does Lomachenko offer that Devin Haney doesn't offer? Do the fans down in Melbourne, do they know Lomachenko? Are they gonna be more excited to you fight Lomachenko, or do they want to be a part of history? Do they want to be a part of history? History is really becoming undisputed. History is fighting Devin Haney. History is doing it in front of your countrymen. Beating Lomachenko, great win, gonna go down as a good win if you win, but it ain't gonna be life changing. In order to be life changing, in order to mark your name down in the history books, you gonna need Devin Haney. I mean, simple as that. Beating Lomachenko not gonna make you undisputed. Being Devin Haney will. Being undisputed, your name goes down in the history books alongside Bernard Hopkins, alongside of Terrence Crawford, alongside of Jermaine Taylor, alongside of Josh Taylor, alongside of Clarissa Shields, alongside of what's the girl named Jessica McCaskill, alongside of Cecilia Brækhus. It ain't too many undisputed alongside of Canelo Alvarez. It ain't too many dudes who really been undisputed. Teofimo Lopez ain't never been undisputed. That was a fake undisputed. No other sanctioned body recognized it. Just like no other sanctioned body is recognizing George Kambosos as undisputed. Now, maybe Haney don't have the name of a fucking Lomachenko. Oh, fucking well. But what Lomachenko don't got and what he don't bring is an element that you will be forever remembered in boxing history. Anytime they bring up undisputed, they gotta bring up your motherfucking name. Anytime they bring it up, they gotta bring up your name. Beating Lomachenko, if you beat Lomachenko, and some may see Lomachenko as a tougher fight than Devin Haney. With the experience, with the Olympic background, with the with the matrix, with the high tech, a lot of dudes may see Lomachenko as a tougher fight. Is Bob Arum going to pay you more money? How much Bob Arum giving you? Bob, do Bob want those belts back on his side that bad that he'll overpay? Oh, I don't know about Bob overpaying. He might do it. He might do it. Or this could just be a bluff by Luzabella. This could be a bluff by Luzabella. Just trying to squeeze the most money out. Doing whatever he can to try to squeeze as much money out of the zone. Because no matter what they decide, the fight gonna be on the zone regardless. They got the rights to it. So he can fight Lomachenko, he'll fight Ryan Garcia, fight anybody you want to fight. That shit gonna be on the zone. Yeah, the way the zone talking, it might be a pay-per-view. The way the zone talking, it might be a pay-per-view. It might put Kambosos and Lomachenko on pay-per-view. It's not being Mr. Steel Chain. It's not being qualified. It's about being undisputed. What did Caleb Plant do? I'll wait. What did Caleb Plant do? Nothing. He just had the last piece of the puzzle. Now, if George Kambosos comes out and said, man, look, I don't give a fuck about being undisputed. I want the money. And I respect that. I know where you stand. I know where you fucking stand. If George Kambosos comes out and said, man, look, I don't give a fuck about being undisputed. I just want the money, man. Mike, I just want the fucking money. Then all right, cool. I ain't never got an issue with you again. Cause I know that you doing it for financial gains. And maybe that's a motivation for your family or just a better quality of life. And I ain't got no issues with it. But with all the theatrics, all the online talk, all the face-to-face in the media, in the press, just to say I'm gonna fight Lomachenko, then you sold the fucking boxing fans some fake shit. You had everybody thinking that you was really, really, really considering being undisputed. But you see what I mean? From the looks of it, from what Lou DiBella is saying, or the image that they are portraying, it doesn't seem like George Kambosos and team are really, really, really worried about legacy. They're really worried about money. And again, I ain't got no problem with a dude or his team being worried about no money. Get your money. Get your fucking money. You ain't never got to worry about Mike hating on nobody getting no money. You ain't never got to worry about Mike. I don't nobody get no money. That's a damn sure. If George Kambosos, man, look, bro. Devin Haney cool, but he ain't bringing the financial gain that a world now boxer. Big up to my guy Space Predator, man. Got me on the big screen. All right, man. Look. We got Canelo topic. And really, man, the only thing that I want to talk about Canelo is the fact that Canelo controls so many dudes' financial destiny. He controls so many dudes' financial destiny that it's crazy. You got dudes who not willing to goddamn fight until Canelo get his fight announced. We need to know what Canelo doing. We need to know what Canelo doing. A lot of these dudes that they out here, they worried about what Canelo doing. They worried about what Canelo doing. You got Jamal Charlo, you got Bivol, you got Triple G, and you probably got some more. You got Makabu. Makabu may still be on the table. Makabu may still be on the motherfucking table. Never know who on the table. And the fact that he can move like this, Andrade, the fact that he can move like this and control, he damn near control two divisions. He damn near controlling two divisions. Boy, it must feel good to be the king. It must feel good to be king, man, because this dude right now, he is numero uno. He is top dog. He is calling the shots. He is getting, man, they talking about $85 million to fight fucking Bivol and Triple G. Triple G is damn near 40 years. He damn near 40. And Bivol, man, when Bivol first came, I was like, oh, he that dude. Man, yeah, I've been watching him fight. His stock been dropping. His stock been dropping. $85 million for two dudes. Then you got, on the other hand, you got $45 million on the table for Jamal Charlo. If I'm Canelo, I'm looking like, man, why wouldn't I take fucking Bivol and old ass Triple G? Long as Jamal keep winning, and I know he ain't gonna fight nobody good. You know Jamal ain't gonna be fighting nobody good. He probably fight Anthony Dirrell at 168. Anthony Dirrell versus Charlo. That's what y'all gonna get. What y'all gonna get? Anthony Dirrell, Charlo versus Uztatagi. You know what I'm saying? Charlo versus Peter Quillen. Charlo versus what's the nigga name? Love. What's the nigga name? The nigga that be with Jake Paul. What's the dude that would be with Jake Paul? He was with Floyd Mayweather. Charlo gonna be fighting him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The dude with Jake Paul. The nigga who was talking shit to Tyrone Woodley. Talking about you don't know about these. You don't know about these. Jalen Young Love. Yeah, he gonna be fighting. He gonna be fighting Jalen Young Love on a comeback. He gonna be fighting Jalen Young Love on a comeback. I'm telling y'all know he's not gonna be fighting. No, he gonna be waiting around. Maybe I'll fight Caleb Plant. He'll fight Caleb Plant. That's a pay-per-view. Both of them been on pay-per-view. Both of them got ties to Canelo. One actually fought Canelo, and one wanted to fight Canelo. He's not fighting David Benavidez. Oh no. Talked all that big boy shit. But he ain't fighting David Benavidez. Get that out your mind. Get that out your cranium. Andrade, what he gonna do? Andrade. Now look, I ain't gonna lie. I feel bad for Andrade because he wanted Billy Joe Saunders. He using PEDs. He wanted Billy Joe. Billy Joe had that shit all in his nostrils. Nasal spray Billy. He been calling out Triple G. He ran towards Murata. How you run to another country, but it's a nigga right there on your fucking network wanting to fight you, but you run to another country. You gonna fight a dude who in a whole other country. You gotta get vaccinated. You gotta be COVID. Now the COVID vaccine done goddamn me cancel the fight. You Triple G. You could have been fought Andrade and unified. You've been wanting to unify for goddamn me 50, 40 years. I'm a fight. You ain't fought in 40 fucking years. Andrade calling you out though. Mark Nash in the building. What good? 9 Central. I will be on Mark Nash show every Wednesday night at 9 Central, 10 Eastern, and we gonna goddamn it get litty at 5:50 with some big ass titties. You feel me? So you're looking at we looking at some things, and I'm trying to think why like was it this bad when Floyd was fighting? Did these many dudes depend on a payday when Floyd Mayweather was doing this thing? Cause now, man, you just got dudes around here. They looking for handouts. Like y'all could actually go make y'all own history. Who knows how a Charlo and Andre fight might play out? It might be a trilogy. Like the animosity. Like I ain't gonna lie, it still dudes to this day. It's still dudes to this day. It's niggas want to see Jamel and Tony Harrison go at it again. We want to see Tony Harrison, Jamel 3. Because we know Tony gonna talk that shit and Jamel gonna come to fight. But Tony just lost that white dude though. Are you good on that, B-Dog? Yeah, Tony looked bad in his last fight. He got to get a big win. He got to get a big win. He needed a big win. Tony got to get a big win, man. Tony been fucking up lately. Yeah, man. His pops died and shit, man. It's probably fucked him up. Probably fucked him up a little bit when his pops died. But yeah, man, to me, man, sometimes you gotta pave your own way. Sometimes you can't just wait on Canelo. Canelo. Like if they playing and they don't want to get Charlo to fight, they don't want to fight Charlo. They want to go with B-Vol and Triple G, which probably is the smarter financial route. Then that's what it's gonna be. If you're Charlo and you see Canelo's next two fights already done, then you gotta really think about what you're gonna be doing for the next year. And you gotta capitalize on that. You gotta get yourself ready for Canelo fight. And who's to say that you even get it then? Canelo might go up to fucking 175 pounds and fight Bevo. He might go fight Bevo. Then what? So to me, these dudes really gotta start thinking and moving in a different manner. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because sometimes when you look at it and you think about it, like by fighting these no-name dudes, are you wasting some of your prime years? Are you really sharpening the tools against Montiel? Are you really sharpening the tools against Dennis Hogan? Are you really sharpening the tools against some Sebastian Highland or Hugo Centennial? I don't think those are really sharpening the tools. That to me they're more so stay busy. To me, they're more so stay busy. So if Andre and Triple G ain't fought in I don't know how long. If you team Canelo and they got that on the table, Triple G, and this dude is old and he ain't fought in I don't know how long. This dude is old as hell and he ain't fought in I don't know how long. Man, let's go get this money. That's what I'm telling Canelo. They throwing around 85 million. Just add it to the bank, move around, move along. You probably got to ink out some of the details on it, and I'm sure by the end of this week or by early next week, we'll get an announcement that Canelo will be fighting on the zone again, and he'll be fighting a 2-fight deal, Triple G, Bevo. Look, man, we're going to open phone lines up, man. Phone lines are open, 317-220-6995. Number to call in if you want to call in, man. Give me your opinion on the whole George Kambosos and Luda Bella, Devin Haney, Lomachenko situation. And also, you can give me your take on what Canelo should be doing next and what you would like to see from him going forward. 317-220-6995. Or you can add me on Skype. Add me on Skyper, and we'll get to it. Yes, sir. Hopefully everybody having a good goddamn day. I know my day is going pretty well. About to go in this motherfucker and fry me some chicken. I'm in the kitchen and I'm whipping, seasoning that chicken. Fan. I'm about to be in the kitchen and I'm whipping, seasoning that chicken. Y'all niggas know what that shit do, y'all. Y'all know about that, do y'all? Y'all know about that. Y'all know about that. Y'all know about that. Y'all know about that. I'm in the kitchen and I'm whipping, seasoning the chicken. What going on, 469?
What up, Mike? This knockout, bro. How you doing this
Knockout
afternoon,
Boxing
bro?
86 TV. What's going on? My fault, man. I had my goddamn TikTok.
Nah, I heard you talking about frying some chicken and shit. I heard
Yeah,
your
I'm about to
song,
be
bro.
in the kitchen and I'm whipping, man, seasoning that chicken. You know how I get down.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you season your flour too?
Oh man. Sometimes, man, I mix the season in the flour, but sometimes,
You
man,
got to, bro. Listen, bro. You season your chicken and your flour, bro.
I season
You don't
both
just
of them.
you don't just season the chicken, bro. You got to season the chicken and the flour, bro.
Okay. See, what I do is, nigga, like, I got a bag of fucking flour that I've been throwing chicken in for the past month. So that bitch got plenty of seasoning in that motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah. So then you good then.
Yeah, you feel me?
You good then, bro. So yeah, bro. But salute to you, man. Great channel as always, man. I'm over here working, and I seen you open up the phone line. So on the Canelo tip, bro, and I get out of everybody way, bro. Like on the Canelo tip, bro, he gotta fight Jamal Charlo, bro.
Why does he got to?
Because, bro, like it'll erase, like, so I like clarity, Mike. Like I like to know whether or not people are right, people are wrong, all of that shit. Like the thing with fighting Jamal Charlo is he get to shut up a lot of people if you go in there and beat the shit out of him, bro. Like a lot of people that don't like him,
who talking,
a lot
though,
of people
man?
that think Charlo can beat him, he get to shut a lot of people up, bro.
But who talking about Charlo though?
Huh?
Who talking about Charlo though?
But man, you know the narrative.
Come on, man. If we being real, the mainstream, they hyping up Canelo. They praising Canelo. He undisputed. He the money man. He got 2 offers. They ain't bringing up Charlo like that.
Yeah, but
the only reason Charlo relevant, and let's be 100. The only reason he's relevant right now at this time because his name was linked with Canelo and he had got arrested. I'm not saying shit about what he got
arrested for. That's that old media shit though. You know, diehard boxing fans and shit. People that think Canelo been ducking Jamal Charlo for years and shit. It'll shut all that shit up, bro. The people that talk about on YouTube every day.
According to Leonard Ellerby, diehard fans can't sell tickets. They don't buy tickets. They don't buy pay-per-view. The casual fans.
Yeah, but you put Jamal number one, Jamal Charlo and Canelo. If Caleb Plant and Canelo doing 800,000, bro, Jamal Charlo and Canelo going over 1 million. That's the first thing. The second thing is it's a bigger fight than all that shit. Like Bivol, like, all right, bro, like don't nobody know him over here, dog. And you're not going on pay-per-view with DAZN. So you want to talk about money and shit too? Like not only just the legacy shit I'm trying to talk, but money, that pay-per-view money, that shit hit different, bro. That shit gonna hit different.
I hear you,
we all know, and I don't want to make it too much about race on your channel, bro. When you put a Mexican fighter with that Mexican fan base against a Black American fighter with that Black American fan base, those are 2 biggest fan bases in boxing, bro.
Let me ask you a question right quick, bro.
Yeah, for sure. If
they told you, man, look, we'll give you $40 million to goddamn play one-on-one with Michael Jordan, or we'll give you $85 million to play one-on-one against Allen Houston and motherfucking Michael Red. Which one you think you got a better chance of winning? And which one makes more sense for you?
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing it for, right? If you're doing it for the bread, for the guaranteed bread, the high risk, low reward shit, which we don't say that shit in no other sport. That shit's stupid to me. Like high risk, low reward. So you basically saying you rather duck, you rather take the easy way out. But anyway, yeah, bro, if you're doing it for just the money, just the bread and shit, then yeah, you take that 2 fights because that's secure. It's less risk. But if you know his fans and shit, bro, they like to say chasing greatness and shit. They like to talk about legacy and shit. Like if you're truly trying to be the best, then you go against Michael Jordan. Because how the hell you gonna be the best unless you go through the best?
Michael Jordan gonna always be there because he the GOAT. He the top dude. Jamal Charlo gonna always be there because he waiting around for him. Go get that easy money. So it's the name of the game is prize fight. Floyd Mayweather told you that. Even though we want to see the best matchups, sometimes it's about getting the money. And right now, I can't say that B-Ball and Triple G aren't going to be solid fights. Now, I think Canelo going to win. I think he'll be favored in all three of those fights.
They all good fights. They are good fights. I rank I want to see Charlo the most. I want to see Bivol second. And I got no interest in Triple G because I've seen it twice and I feel like I know what would happen. At least with Charlo and Bivol, we never seen him in the ring with him, so it's a little bit of intrigue, a little bit of surprise. With Triple G, he already been in the ring with that man twice. If you were telling me the choice was Bivol on a one-fight deal with his own or Charlo on a one-fight deal with Showtime pay-per-view, I'd always favor Charlo, but I wouldn't be as critical if it was just Bivol. The fact that they trying to throw Triple G in there.
Damn, he fell out. The only reason that I don't mind Triple G name being thrown around is because that of Triple G. Let's see how Triple G looks against Murata before we just throw him away. If he goes out there and he stops Murata, he knocks Murata the fuck out, then you know what I'm saying, it might be some credibility to him fighting Canelo again. You know what I'm saying? And he could lose. He could go out there and lose against Murata. Murata can got me touching, got me ass up. Murata can go out there and put paws on him. He could lose. So it's not like it's a foregone conclusion that Triple G beats Murata. And then what you got? You got a one-fight deal. The other fight is already done with. You got a one-fight deal, then he's available to fight Jamal Charlo. Boxing got a funny way of working itself out. Boxing got a funny way of putting things in place. Look, man. Triple G, man. The like one thing that's always been said is Father Time is undefeated. Now, the only person that probably got a claim against Father Time is probably motherfucking Tom Brady. Hello?
Hey, baby.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Hey.
Oh, we got some more breaking news. We got Earl. Yo, Earl. Yo, Earl. Yo, Earl. EJ, big EJ. We got some breaking news. We got some Yo, Earl. We got some breaking news. So sources, Jerron Ennis and Castillo Clayton have reached a deal for an IBF welterweight title eliminator that will take place in the spring in the U.S. The deal for PBC on Showtime fight avoids a March 1st purse bid. Winner becomes number one to contender to Ugas Spence Victor. Looking like Earl got some problems coming. Look like Earl, and make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it, Jerron Ennis gonna beat the shit out of Castillo Clayton. Make no mistake about it, Jerron Ennis is gonna beat the shit out of Castillo Clayton. And you know what? I'm gonna come back later with a show. I'm guaranteed. I'm gonna come back later with a show. Jerron Anderson gonna put pause on goddamn me Steele Clayton, right? Real nigga shit. And it's gonna be a good scrap, man. But all right, man. No more phone calls today. No problem, man. We're gonna get on down. Salute to everybody out there in the chat. Thank y'all for joining the show. Thank y'all for calling in. I gotta go in the kitchen and whipping up that chicken around. I gotta get my whip game right. I gotta get my whip game right. You did. Yeah, did. Thank y'all for always supporting Mike on Sports, man. I appreciate it. And for everybody out there, doing your thing, man. Keep on doing it. Sky's the limit for anything you want to do in this motherfucker, bro. Until next time, bro. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir. I'm out this thing.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this done, Mike.